jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
What's good, everyone? The late night of WCS back at it again. You already know. Man, this won't be a long one, but it's going to be a good one. Give me a minute to put this up here. So this is what it is, man. You know, getting straight down to the supporters that rock with the channel. You already know what it is. Continue to put that time in. You see the notifications. Man, hey, tune into the channel. Drop your input. I always appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Even if, you know, off topic, on topic, long as it's something dealing with the topic. You know what I'm saying? Long as it's something dealing with the topic. On, off, long as it deal with the topic. Cool. We good. I was in the process of looking at the ADCC grappling, you know, the championships that was on, looking at some old matches. I'm really trying to go to the BJJ championships. Real talk, that's on my bucket list. I really want to go there and get some pictures, you know, and cover some fighters and get some interviews, man. I'm enhancing my knowledge of the grapplers in each division, who they beat. It's much tougher than boxing if you are not following BJJ like you follow boxing, and also, you know, in mixed martial arts and see what they have going on. So that's my apology, man. I was trying to figure some stuff out with someone. I'm trying to set up some interviews for this weekend too, but let's get right down to it. What I wanted to speak on was a video, right? I want to speak of a video from Punchingbagskunk. I just thought it was a cool video. You know, Teofimo Lopez out there on the corner, learning some old tricks from the legends that used to fight back then. You know, you had Tim Witherspoon, you had Mitch, you had the Blade, Barkley. I'm not sure. It seems like they was at a dinner or something like that. But shout out to Punchingbagskunk. And I want to share this video and let you check that out. And then we're going to get to, you know, the Floyd Mayweather, Ryan Garcia, and Gervonta Davis, you know, shake up that's going down. Let me first get to the chat. Heavy Bag, aka Heavy. Salute the WCS Bob. Aaron mentioned in Fight Hype interview that he is trying to make Shakur Stevenson versus Lomachenko. Shaking my head. What are your thoughts on Bob not campaigning for Devin versus Lomachenko? To be honest, you know, boxing is a business anyway. So however Bob chooses to finesse these matchups, he know better than I do. He's a triple OG in the game. He's been here long enough. He has a reason as to why he's trying to make Shakur Stevenson Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? If Bob is trying to make this fight, it may be to get another fight. You know what I'm saying? It may be to, okay, let's try to make something huge for 2023. So Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, the winner will face the winner of Devin Haney, George Kambosos for a bigger fight in 2023. I don't know. That may be what we're looking at. You know what I'm saying? That may be something that we're looking at. We just can't really pay attention to why he's doing it and not waiting on Devin Haney to finish Kambosos. In the meantime, I would have thought that Lomachenko would just wait in the shadows and because he's already lined up. But boxing always on the clock, man. It's always ticking for something different. So I have no problem with Shakur Stevenson fighting Lomachenko and the winner gets the fight for the undisputed titles. Why not, Shawty? I like that shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. Because that provides an opportunity for both Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenko to become undisputed. That's if indeed, Devin Haney keeps the titles after the Aussie double. We don't know what's gonna happen, man. It's scheduled for October. We don't know what's gonna happen with the Aussie double. We know it's scheduled though. Unlike Crawford and Spence, it's scheduled. It has a DATA. You know what I'm saying? A DATA. At least it has a date. And I can't really put that in the same breeze as Crawford Spence because we already know that was on the contract anyway. And it's no problem for them to just go ahead and set that back up. All right. But yeah, let's do that. Let's do Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko. And then hopefully for what Bob Arum is thinking, the winner gets to fight the undisputed Devin Haney, situation after he fight Kambosos on the second half of the Aussie double. Let's see how that works. Mark Nash on deck. What's good with it? So let me get to this video right quick. I thought it was pretty cool. Man, I like this. I used to, be out there on the sidewalk in the city back in the day when Evander and all them cats, the Olympic team, Sweet Pea, Tyrell Biggs, Vernon Forrest. It was a lot of fights that was coming up. You can see this, when boxing gyms was kind of thriving back then. They used to have boxing coaches in the YMCA back then, the boys club and shit like that, just anywhere that you can go. But let me share screen right quick. And yes, shout out to Punchingbagskunk. I have highlighted him in my details on YouTube. Pretty funky name. I like it.
I'm thinking of this one. Okay. So I have. You want me to get right-handed or right-handed? Okay. So I throw a jab. Boom, I hit there. Okay. So your head. Just keep your hand. Just keep your hand there.
That's Tim Witherspoon and Teofimo Lopez.
For defense. Ready? Right. Keep that elbow tight. Keep the elbow tight in the hand here. Ready? Keep it like this. Keep it like that. Keep that elbow tight. Right. Keep it up here.
Two-time heavyweight champ Tim Witherspoon showing the champ Teofimo Lopez some old school skills.
Shout out to Punchingbagskunk Boxing Media Incorporated. I thought it was a pretty good video, man. You're gonna see. I said I ran Barkley just walking, strolling up the sidewalk. Come on, these guys used to be lethal, man. Damn.
Oh, I like that top one.
Someday you got to get old, man. It's good T.O. out there getting those tips, though. He's dropping those gems.
Yeah. Yo.
Right. I love that.
I'm gonna give you the block.
All right, baby.
Tim looked good for 65, man.
Hey, that's love.
Hey, Tim Witherspoon looks good for 65, man. With the amount of man, come on, man. When he boxes and shit, man, he looks good for 65. That's crazy, man. I don't know what I need to know what he's on. Man, his verbiage is good. Seems to be quick, attentive. This man's 65 years old, man. He's up here teaching. He's up there teaching the young lions. boxing technique
This.
on the corner. Watch this right here.
Now
Watch
you
how he
outside,
critique
Tim?
him. Watch how he
He's
critique
outside.
him.
He's on the outside. No, yeah, it's been.
Too much movement for just one thing.
Alright.
So he can try to incorporate that, make it less movement to get that one shot off. It's not the energy, it's just the movement. Yeah, it's just the movement. Yeah.
Look how sharp Tim Witherspoon is, man.
Hey.
Dude is sharp to be
That's some good
65
stuff
years
right
old,
there,
man.
No.
Look, that's Mitch Green right here.
You're gonna have to keep your hands tight.
That's Mitch Green, another hitter back in the day. You know how Mitch Green got
Keep
down.
your hands tighter. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep this defense tight.
Tim Witherspoon, 65. Mitch
So keep
Green,
them here. So you
I
know
think
the
he's
shot's
64.
coming. Okay, and you can slip here. Let me see you slip. Slip. Okay, so you got to turn more. You got to turn more. So you get power in the
I like this tip right here, how he told him to turn more so he can get more leverage on that shot.
and you turn. Okay, let me do this.
Somebody's going to get mad at Teo keeps smiling.
I think so, Tim. I think so, man. I think so.
No, just do this.
They don't want to hear none of that. The old heads don't want to see you throw them arm out there and block nothing. That's Mitch Green right there.
Just turn. Yeah, ready? There you go.
Oh, you want to leave the hand. Oh, she blinding with that. Then drop that right hand. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. But you was fast too. So some people that not that fast can get away with it.
Yeah, Mitch Green can fight. I ain't gonna lie. Mitch can fight, man.
Yeah.
Mitch can fight.
Yo, that was so. Good, I got you, Mitch. Good. I got you, man. He's trying to blind you. Watch it, Teo. Hey, Teo, watch it. Hey, Teo, watch it. I was just saying that. He was just saying that. He's blind. Mitch says blind him so he can drop the right over. That's what he was doing. Blind him, boom.
I would put my hand more in front of your face, not inside. You can do it inside. Yeah.
Tim is critiquing. Tim looking sharp, ain't he?
Hey, yo.
Tim mind is sharp.
You guys gotta hook it up.
Tim is giving off instructions, man, like the bulb is on, dog.
Put your elbow on top of your left hand. Yeah, then you move this better. And the body shots come feel like that. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
These dudes in their 60s, man. What the hell? What the hell Tim been eating, bro?
You like that one? Hey, you like that
Out there
one?
teaching these young lions.
Put it up like that. Just put it up, boom. You don't do it all the time. Just catch it up, boom.
Yeah.
I try to
That's good
tell
stuff,
people,
Floyd.
man.
This is
This is gems, man. This is when you find the old school, the OGs out there teaching on the sidewalk, man. This is when slap boxing end up going down, man. The young lions try to slap box with the old.
I like to go for the right here, the temple, or the chin. I go for the back.
Daze them up. Daze them up with that temple shot, huh? Daze them up with that temple shot, huh?
Yeah. But the thing is with him.
Look at Miss Green up there checking Teo's. Teo's going through the examination period today. He learning some good gems from the legends, man, and you know. He's due to step back in there 142. So
this is what you do. When you take this and put it over here, you got the body shots covered. So work on upstairs. Forget about here. Because all you gotta do is this. Boom, you'll catch everything.
man, Tim is like on point sharp, man. This dude is up here. His neurological system is just like bing.
Both sides.
All the lights are on at home. That dude is sharp. I like this tip he showed them too.
Oh,
Block with one hand.
Nice.
Block with one hand on both sides.
The Golden Gloves, man. I was a beat the heck out.
That's your boy.
Yo, no, but he can get right. He can get right. T, you can do.
I was successful. I used to be worse when I was younger. You gotta keep your hands up here. If you want to look pretty after you make 5 million. Look pretty after, but right now you want to protect ourselves. Then you can't
That dude on the side say, "Stop smiling." He told Teal to stop smiling.
Talking about Mitch. What's your boy talking about next year, man? Hey, Jamie. They don't let you do that for
But we're going inside.
showing them.
Hey, Mike, I know you don't Punchingbaskunk, Greg.
I gotta give a shout out to Punchingbagskunk. You feel me? Appreciate you for letting me peep this video. Punchingbagskunk Boxing Media. Man, they up there, having a I guess a luncheon or dinner with some legends in boxing.
Mike Bernard here, Punchingbagskunk Boxing Media Inc. This is the man right here that's doing the function here, Mike Bernard. That's the scene we was in the Marina Del Rey. Marina Del Rey with Mike Tyson up there. I remember that,
I'm still learning today.
That's what the God is doing. You getting a lot of wisdom today. Hey, you getting a lot of wisdom today, Tim.
Tim dropping all them jewels. Oh, so they have certain boxes in their organization, old school boxes.
We rode all the way over here, so we all.
It need to be more organizations like this that embrace the old school fighters, have these luncheons, have these events, so people can, either get, some more exposure, people that may not have followed boxing back then, or some autograph, memorabilia that these boxers can and sell to the public, just to help them out, because not all these fighters are in a position where they can just thrive in the retirement of boxing. So it's good. Let me go back a little bit to what he was saying to Tio.
Great, champ.
I gotta let the ghost go.
Oh, I didn't see him backwards. My bad.
Tim, I know you know Teofimo. I just want you to know that our organization is called Central Champ, and we've been around a while. I've been in boxing for 30 years. I'm a school teacher, and everybody in our organization, we're not boxers. In fact, my guy's students, I'm a school teacher for 5 years. We have one chapter. We sell tickets. Everybody go back to their home. We take care of our boxers.
Hey.
That's why, like I'm telling man, that's what we do. I'm at Barkley in 98. My dad on boxing in our organization. And Tim is part of it. Yes. How about you guys? You guys come in? Yes.
Yeah, we rode over here, so we had a long conversation. We had a long conversation on the way over too, Mike.
I'm gonna guys in.
Okay, we
Y'all walk in?
make sure the first.
Wait, sir.
David McWaters sitting over there.
Hey, there he is.
Iran Barkley.
All right. All right, Blade.
It's gonna come a time and
All right.
place
See your shop now. Throw my suit on tomorrow.
where I look in the mirror and see my face. Oh Lord, the years of age. There's gonna come a time that I have to see my face.
I see the champ over there. Hey, Tim, I thought she was just calling you.
You might have to sit somewhere.
I think you just ready over there. Hey, want me to ask you where you sit? Where you sitting?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, Tim say where you sitting? Okay, can I sit down too? Or? Oh, did I hit you? I'm about to function to your Teofimo Barkley. I come over here. Yeah, talking about but I put you on. Yeah, that's my tenant like that. See? Wait. All right, put you on. This similar is going on.
Woman, wait. I'm calling English Bulldog. Watch out, ladies.
She's coming. That's Similar's daughter. Say she's coming.
Okay.
They're going to see him over here. He's the British Bulldog right there.
The British Bulldog. I like that. I wonder what weight class she in right now.
Like the father. Don't forget me on that. I'm gonna wait. I was waiting for you. We're on outside.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you all a little touch of the video. Once again, Punchingbagskunk Boxing Media, man. Thanks for letting me share that video. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely great to see the OGs and the legends of boxing go out there and be on the sidewalk the way it used to be, teaching you about boxing and showing you tips. And then before you know it, you back in the gym, you in the gym full time, just off what was shown to you on the sidewalk. I'm telling you, that shit used to happen growing up, man. Teal gonna get beat up trying that. That shit was funny. He told him to keep his head in a certain spot. I mean, you got to try it with certain. Some people have very good defense, like James Toney. James Toney didn't move his head a lot when he was on the inside, and what he didn't have a visual on, he could feel the movement in his opponent. Trying to land that short hook on the inside, he just felt the movement. He was able to counter. Himself, he was just did amazing, like feeling techniques on how his opponent was shifting his body to try to throw a punch. And James Toney, man, he was one of the best when it came to fighting on the inside. I mean, damn, his boxing, that shit's crazy. That shit was crazy. Man, shout out to Punchingbagskunk in the building, man. I was just talking about you. Hey, y'all go check him out. Subscribe to his channel, man. Appreciate you letting me scoop the video, seeing some old school legends on deck at a luncheon. I don't know too much about what was going on there, but obviously, they was having an event that's for the, older fighters. And I definitely like to touch bases with you. Like if you can hit me on IG, World Combat Sports, if you having events that's down my way sometime or another. I'm not sure. I know y'all over there in Philly. I believe that was over in Philly. So next time I'm in Philly, I definitely want to check you out there, Punchingbagskunk. You know what I'm saying? Boxing Media. Appreciate you. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, some more. Salute, Scotty. Greg Towns, my homeboy. Tim doing an exhibition soon. A lot of good shit from this weekend of legend. Okay, that was the weekend of legends, huh? All right. I know if anybody knew that was Bruce Gas, he would know. All right, cool. That's what's up, Bruce. I appreciate that info, man. See, you never know who know people. I mean, it's channels out here that you don't even see because you're not sub to them. It's not that you saw them and then sub. It's just you haven't seen the video yet. But I seen this video and then I started looking through his catalog. I was like, man, that's awesome. You know, continue to do your great work, man. Now that I know who you are, Greg, you know what I'm saying? Continue to do that work with them OGs, them legends. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. And once again, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Punchingbagskunk Boxing Media. So it's just Punchingbagskunk on YouTube. Pretty funky name. I like that. It's outside the usual. So go check him out. And shout out to Teofimo Lopez, man. You already know. You already know what it is. Former undisputed, and he's coming back at 140. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back at 140 and facing a tough opponent. So we'll see him back real soon. I don't know what happened exactly to his arm. Did he have an operation? Did he hurt something? But hey, that goes along with boxing, man. Some of these injuries goes along with boxing. Real talk. Oh, Sunday is the Philly Hall of Fame inductions. Wow. Hey, Greg, could you touch bases with me? Could you touch bases with me on my IG about that? I just need to know some more information about that. Yeah, you can hit me on World Combat Sports on my IG, man. I want to I want a little bit more information on this Philly Hall of Fame inductions. Should be extremely interesting. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, how that shit is just going on. No, I didn't hear anything about the Philly Hall of Fame induction. I didn't hear anything about that, dog. None of that. I didn't hear shit about that. But I know now. I know now. You know what I'm saying? I know now. Let's get to once again. That is Punchingbagskunk in the building. Now we have to talk about the Fight Hype interview that was done, right? Where I want to play a piece of audio with Floyd Money Mayweather. I want you to listen to what he said and give your take on, does he have merit to say what he's saying?
If there's certain things that you want in the sport of boxing, like Ryan Garcia really wants this fight with Tank. So if you really want this fight with Tank, sacrifice. We have to make sacrifices. Even though I know I wasn't 154 pounder, I knew that I wasn't a junior middleweight. But I knew there are certain things, sacrifice I have to make. Oscar De La Hoya chose the gloves, chose the judges, he chose everything. The weight class, he chose everything. I knew I was a better fighter. I felt I was a better fighter. And I showed y'all I was a better fighter. So guess what I did? I made sacrifices. So if you feel like you can beat Tank, you the better fighter, then guess what? Make sacrifices.
What did y'all think about that? Because, listen, it's one thing to try to convince certain people to make sacrifices when they really can't line up or reflect on a sacrifice that you made that was pretty influential in your boxing career, right? It's pretty tough. But in this particular case with Floyd Mayweather, he's not the one. He can basically reference him making a sacrifice. You know, a lot of people say that was when he turned the corner and really started putting in those numbers once he got past Oscar De La Hoya. So for him to be saying what he's saying to Ryan Garcia, I don't find it being egotistical, narcissistic, or any of that. I don't find it being like, you know who I am, and we're gonna make it extremely difficult for you. People have to understand when it comes to Gervonta Davis, you may look at him as the pay-per-view fighter who's attached to Floyd Mayweather. And that's exactly how you should look at him, because all the elevation and credentials that he's been able to receive on pay-per-view was pretty much enhanced off the strength of Mayweather Promotions. You know, he's had to somewhat chaperone Gervonta Davis into the limelight. He did an excellent job. Now, as far as the money issue, you know, Gervonta and his people and everybody else, they're going to have to take care of that. I don't do that. I don't really get involved in the numbers. I don't care if a fighter is getting screwed over. Yeah, I do feel some type of way because it's not a retirement plan. I mean, it's just so much missing from boxing, man, when it comes to fighters not getting paid what they worth. He's got to figure it out. But for Floyd Mayweather being attached to Gervonta, I know certain people feeling some type of way about Gervonta saying he was leaving or gave the impression that he was leaving, and he didn't. I'm pretty sure he had a lot of pressure from many, many different ways on where he should go. I'm telling you, from going to several of his fights, regardless of what's going on internally, when Gervonta is on deck and Floyd's on deck, man, it just brings people to the dance, man. I'm serious. It just brings people to the dance because they know Gervonta's on deck, Floyd's on deck. When Floyd come on deck, you already know what it is with him, man. You already know. It's no introduction. You already know who he is, man. And that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, maybe Gervonta Davis. He's not the type of dude, first of all, that I feel that needs a babysitter. I don't see him as being codependent on Floyd Mayweather as if he can't make decisions. But I mean, you never know with this line of work what is going on, man. What is going on? Like, why did he stay with Floyd? Was there a specific reason? You know, I heard so many things. Like, it's too much to even think about as to why he's staying with him. It's too much. I couldn't tell you. Real talk. I couldn't tell y'all why he stayed. Now, that's not the part of the topic I like. Punching bag, skunk, WCS family. Appreciate that punching bag. Yeah, we got to get up, man, because I'm pretty interested in that Philly Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? I need to find some more about that. And there go the link to his channel, to Punching Bag Skunk's channel. So check out his channel. You know what I'm saying? He has some damn good content out there too. I was looking through his videos today. I'll say he got some damn good content out there. Appreciate that, Bruce. Y'all make sure y'all click that link, man, and go support the brother and sub to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Show support. They're doing good things over there for them boxers that used to be in the game. They out the game and still teaching the game. You know what I'm saying? You want to support those people. You know what I'm saying? They out the game and then they're still teaching the game. Punchingbagskunk said, WCS, thank you very much for the shout out. Your channel is awesome, bro. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it, man. You know, don't mind me when it comes to the Crawford Spence conversation, but everything else is pretty cool. But it's going to be a pretty intense time in the next upcoming months if this fight is made. I'm just saying, don't think no lore of me. You know what I'm saying? But getting back to the Gervonta Davis situation. there are actually some people who believe, based off Ryan's credentials as we speak, his current credentials as we speak, coming off that Emmanuel Tago fight and then coming off Javier Fortuna, they believe that Ryan Garcia does have negotiation promise. You know what I'm saying? They believe that he has this social media star power that somehow bleeds over the boxing, and it's gonna increase his Wall Street to go in there and negotiate with Floyd Mayweather and them. Somehow, some way, like his notoriety will overrule everything that he's done in his credentials, which is, in my opinion, mediocre, right? Luke Campbell and all them, just mediocre competition. He's gotten it done. But when speaking about going in there with Gervonta Davis, it's almost like, who in their right mind believe that Ryan is going to go in there and negotiate anything close to 50-50 with him, a three-weight champion? It don't matter who he fought as a three-weight champion, and it surely doesn't matter about the belts that he collected. But what I'm saying is, Ryan Garcia's body of work at this point in time doesn't measure up. So it's up to him to listen to the words of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd is telling you what sacrifice he had to make. So he's suggesting that Ryan Garcia understands it and makes those sacrifices. If you want to get in the ring, who's to say that's going to be the only fight? You might get 2 fights if you go the distance. Just like Marcos Maidana. You might receive 2 fights with a rematch clause in there. Go in there, have a good showing. At least get to the distance like Isaac Cruz, because only 2 people have been able to go the distance with Gervonta. And just go in there and fight your ass off and get it done. That's all I can recommend to Ryan Garcia, because, man, you did it to yourself, bro. You did it to yourself. When you want to now talk about like grown man business, it's almost like you did a lot of this to yourself. So you have to look at it like, if you saying that Golden Boy is effing up the fight to make between you and Tank, and you would get it done yourself, you finding out that's not the case. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. Not with Oscar De La Hoya still in the picture. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. You're not. You're not going to be able to do it. So you just sit down with Oscar or whoever and try to figure it out. Because this, for some people, they want to see this fight with you and Tank. But there's the other group of community in boxing that feels the fight is not going to happen until 23. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen till up the line. If that is indeed the case, we still have Isaac Cruz out there lurking around. I really wish, when it comes to common opponents, y'all, that Ryan Garcia fight Isaac Cruz. But once again, it's boxing, right? Isaac Cruz went the distance with Gervonta. He may not have a larger social media following than Ryan Garcia, but he went the distance with the same champion that you're trying to face, do life and limb by all means necessary. Isaac Cruz has already been there, done that. Not Ryan. So if I had to look at somebody, okay, who do I want to see in there again? Who do I want to see in there next, rather? Do I want to see Isaac Cruz, or do I want to see Ryan Garcia? It's not tough for me. I'm just trying to give Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt, man, outside of him capping so much to say, no, I don't want to see him. But then I'm trying to say, I would like to see his skills. He feel that he can stop. When they say you can knock another fighter out, I want to see them step in the square, split the ropes, show and prove, and go in there and put hands on your adversary. Can he knock Gervonta out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he keeps saying that. Rolly said that shit. But let me be honest with you. I'd rather see Isaac Cruz fight Gervonta Davis than Ryan Garcia. I would rather see Ryan Garcia fight Isaac Cruz before Gervonta Davis fights either one of them again. rather Isaac Cruz and fight Ryan Garcia for the first time. That's just me. Because people like, oh, Star has been born. But guess what? Isaac Cruz kind of faded back a little bit. Like, it's crazy. Like, he was in the same position, really, as Bam Rodriguez. He he became a little star overnight, even in a losing effort. But with Bam Rodriguez, he actually won the title. But both of those guys was in predicaments, last minute fights. Even though Isaac Cruz didn't move up in weight, he was already at lightweight. Bam Rodriguez moved up, beat Kudras for the WBC, and a star was really born there too, at Superfly. Bam Rodriguez. Isaac Cruz, they say a star was born, but he came back and fought Yokis Gamboa, and really nobody's like humming about him just yet. So let's see how that works out, man. Let's see, what happened. Like I told you all, if I then, I'm gonna remind you that Gervonta Davis' next fight, from what I understand, is gonna be down here in ATL. And you haven't heard that from nowhere except me. So whoever else that talks about it, they're not gonna give me, a shout out and cite me like I do other people. It's all good. Because to me, it's just a breath of honesty. And I feel good about doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no hesitation without doing that. If I find somebody else's channel, I shout them out. It makes me know it's no problem. But yeah, from what I'm hearing, his next fight is gonna be down here in the A. He's coming back to the A because we need that resuscitation. We've been down all look. We've been in life support down here in boxing for big fights. We've been on life support, bro. We needed some help in 22. It's almost like they had us quarantined down here when it came to big fights. But from what I'm hearing, Gervonta is going to be back down in the A. And, the announcement is going to be popping out soon who he's fighting next. You know what I'm saying? So you heard it here. I told you, I dropped you a little gem. And whenever Gervonta comes down here, it's gonna be OTC. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to set the ATL on fire. I just hope his opponent is willing to do the same. You know what I'm saying? And look, Gervonta Davis has fought 2 Hispanics down here, really. You know what I'm saying? He fought Yokis Gamboa down here. He fought Mario Barrios. Hey, you know how they go in boxing, man. They pick and choose who they want to. I'm just saying. That's what it is. So more than likely, it may still be in the State Farm Arena. I'm not sure, but it should be some news filtering out here pretty soon on who his next opponent is. Okay. So y'all stay close for that. Y'all stay close for that. But for Ryan Garcia, this is what I got for you, bro. You have to make the sacrifice for the fight that you believe that you can win. Just make the sacrifice. If you sit up here and believe that you are the goods and it's you next in line, man, make the sacrifice and go up here and take what they're giving you. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm just saying like this will provide you the opportunity just like Isaac Cruz had. Isaac Cruz had the opportunity. Rolly Romero had the opportunity. He's providing you all the opportunity. Neither one of them, like they're 0-2. You know what I'm saying? Isaac Cruz didn't get the job done. Rolly Romero didn't get the job done. And now you're trying to be the next up. As boxing fans, what we want to see is you deliver if you can go in there and challenge him way more than his previous opponents have. If you can put him in a situation that makes him uncomfortable, that makes him dig a little bit deeper than he's had to with his last 2 opponents, you might grow your stock in the lightweight division, man. I'm not going out so far as to even verbalize you winning that fight there, Ryan. I can't even put you in a scenario as if you was to win that fight. But you know what's wild, Ryan, if you're listening, is that I was in some groups and conversations and they were speaking, and a lot of people believe that you can knock Tank out. And I say to myself, damn, social media is a hell of a drug. You know what I'm saying? Because all those flash videos, people believe that Ryan Garcia could knock Gervonta out. They really believe that he can land his left better than Gervonta lands his left. Now, all of us seen the highlight reels now. Everybody's seen highlight reels. So if y'all up here comparing who hand will be enshrined, who will have the best left hand in the lightweight division, and you're leaning a little bit towards Ryan Garcia, hey, bro, I cannot help you out. If you believe Ryan Garcia's left hand is better than Tank's, okay. But I've seen too many guys get chalked up. They get chalked up from Gervonta Davis' left hand. It'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting. Right now, only thing I can say, the highlight reels, I have to give it to Gervonta Davis. Real talk. Ryan, you know, you have to get yourself together, have the cojones to step up, you know. Don't pull out the fight for anything if you're able to get the fight. I really don't want to tell you what to negotiate because, you know, it gets a little fuzzy when that happens. Like me telling you to take less money. What money? I don't even know how much they offering you to tell you to take less money. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into that. I don't really care. I don't really care unless a fighter is getting blackballed or lowballed, and it's not even enough for him to go in there with a healthy conscious state. You know what I'm saying? His welfare is on point to go in there and try to get this win because he's being lowballed like Curtis Harper. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time I really get involved in monetary talk. But in this case, you know, Floyd's talking about they're gonna be the A side. You know, the money issue. Anything else that comes along with that is gonna be pretty interesting. If you're in the building, just hit the like button for me. You know what I'm saying? That's the one with the dark thumb up. You know what I'm saying? Just hit that like button for me. I appreciate you. Punchingbagskunk say, that was the Bronx. We be in Philadelphia, 3rd September. I'm in Rhode Island. We collaborate in the future, my brother. Yeah, for sure. No doubt. I would appreciate that. That seems fun, you know, and educational when it comes down to what you're putting on over there with the OGs. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see the OGs on the block, you know, getting some recognition, getting out and mingling with the people. It's always good. But for Ryan Garcia, I have no idea, man. I have no idea how this brother is going to be able to slide or take the elevator up a floor without Oscar De La Hoya. He has to include Oscar De La Hoya. You cannot go over here and speak with Leonard Ellaby independently and believe you're going to make progress that way. Leonard Ellaby understands his role with Floyd Mayweather. It doesn't get no clearer than that, there, Ryan. You're not going to go ahead and have no side conversations with Leonard. You're not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Everything that they're going to tell you about is going to benefit their team. And it's almost like they're going to be providing you a privilege to get in the ring with Gervonta Davis. Because you don't have a belt. You don't have anything. You don't come bearing offerings there, Ryan Garcia. So you need to understand that. And plus you just lost 20,000 on fight night with Gervonta Davis and Roland Romero. So it kind of make it seem like, you know, the money issue. I don't know, man. You may be good from what you're doing on the silver screen and everything, but nah, you was just doing some goofy things that night. So let's see how it plays out for Mr. Garcia. And see what they say. Let's see what Floyd Mayweather says, as far as the what percentage? They're gonna be a 60-40 split. What? Because some people believe it should be 50-50. Ryan Garcia has that. And I'm telling you, if anybody on the YTC believes that Ryan Garcia is, first of all, going to compete at 140 and bring Gervonta along, is out their mind. Second of all, you think he's going to fight at 135, and just because he's fighting at 135, he's going to get 50-50 split. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all must stay too far away from understanding how Mayweather do business, man. Like, he is not out here to give away money unless it's to a foundation of his own or to the fight of his own. I don't see why y'all think he's just gonna bless Ryan Garcia with a 50-50 split. I just don't see how that can happen. He's, first of all, he's not much more well decorated than Gervonta Davis when it comes to boxing. When people use the comparison to Leo Santa Cruz is much more decorated as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia, 4-weight champion. When he went up there and negotiated with Errol Spence for that first pay-per-view, of course he was going to get some good numbers his way, because his credentials far out exceeded Errol Spence Jr. So of course he was going to get the high numbers, and they was going to level out. They was going to level out with him and Spence because of his, credentials and his name. That's all I'm saying. But tomorrow we have Bellator coming on in the afternoon. Shout out to my boy Douglas Lima. You know what I'm saying? AT&T, American Top Team. He'll be fighting tomorrow. So shout out to, Team Lima. Hope he gets that win in there. He has a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? He has a tough fight coming up. They had weigh-ins today. And, I'm going to talk about the other fights tomorrow, the other boxing fights tomorrow. It's some certain fights that's coming up that, I wouldn't say the fighters are at a crossroad, but they have to start making some things pop. It's tough, man. They have to start making some things happen for them. But, man, y'all been great, man. Y'all hold it down for real. I know it's late. Y'all hold it down. Continue to support the channel. Punchingbagskunk, man. Hit me up on IG. You know what I'm saying? So we can possibly change numbers or something like that. So I can kind of, see these events. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of potentially in the future provide my own coverage with you on one of those events in the process of checking out these boxing legends. Until next time, man, y'all turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports, man. I'm out.